Okay, I'm just about to go to yoga. This is the first day of just a week of moving more, which I'm going to tell you about after yoga because, surprise, surprise, I'm running late. Hello. So in case you missed it, I recently quit my job to focus on my mental and physical health after being crazy burnt out. And let me just tell you, I did not realize exactly how burnt out I was until I am now out of it. In terms of this week, I just got back from yoga. Tick, that was wonderful. And I think this starts us off on a week where I'm gonna be focusing on just moving my body more. So I actually wanted to start this yesterday, but Angus and I went to the park on Sunday and I actually injured my shoulder a little bit. I don't know what happened. I was really just relaxing, doing nothing silly. So I have no idea how I did that. How it's gonna work is I have things booked and I have things planned. I am booked and busy all week. I have planned things every single day of this week to just get moving and also have fun. So I'm really excited to get into that this week. So I had yesterday to rest, today I went to yoga, and then tomorrow we're kicking off the week with a surfing lesson. So it's gonna be good. And then on Monday next week, just closing it out, Angus and I are going to do a little padel introduction to padel lesson. If you're an F1 fan as well, you'll know that the F1 drivers are always playing padel, and so we're going to learn. I feel like I've been so focused in just finishing my job, resting, seeing family, doing some travel, which has been so wonderful. And then now recently, probably like getting more into my creative pursuits and just following my heart and all these things that I've been wanting to do. But maybe it hasn't always been totally balanced in terms of the crafting and the creativity and the moving. And I haven't always been able to move as much as I want to. Long story short, but I have rheumatoid arthritis, and the last 3 years particularly have been an absolute nightmare. But I think after that arthritis experience though, and just also knowing how important movement is for physical and mental health, I do want to make sure that I'm prioritizing it. I think the aim of the week is just to have more balance in my day-to-day and also sort of track how I'm feeling with more movement, because I think we all know once we go out for a walk, we don't always want to go, but then once we are on it and we're back, we do feel better. And I know that, but I think this is going to be proof. Or maybe it won't be. No, I think it will be. Okay. That was insane. That was so much fun. And I feel like I had a few of my best waves yet. So, hell yeah. I had my swimmers and my towel in my bag. Whoops. That is my bad. Today, so I'm not like super excited about going to dance, but I know I'm gonna have a good time once I'm there, so let's go. It's pretty rainy, but did I have fun? Yes, I had fun once I was there. It was a hard routine, but like very Fosse-esque, which I always love when physical theatre routines and Broadway jazz routines are Fosse styles. Anyway, I love it. Okay, Caitlin from the future. And so here we are. This is meant to be Friday. But it's not, and unfortunately I am going to tell you why. It was like the most beautiful day in the world, like blue skies, mild weather. It was amazing. I was going stand-up paddleboarding and I've been wanting to go for ages, and get out there, get my board, and I was like, oh, should I take my phone or not? I was gonna leave it, but then I was like, no, like I've sucked before, it'll be fine. And also like the life jacket I had on, has had this massive pocket in the front where I could like easily put my phone. So I was like, oh no, like it'll be fine. I'll just like take some clips while I'm out there. Well, take some clips I did, and then dropped it in the ocean. I didn't drop it in the shallow part, in the lots of beautiful shallow water. No, I dropped it when I was at like the deepest part of the ocean that I could have been. And I just watched it, like I hit my phone accidentally with like the paddle, I think. Like I don't even want to think about it. And I just watched it float into the ocean. And I said to the guy, I was like, what's your advice? And he's like, no, like, he's like, that's gone. Okay, so off I went to the Apple store that afternoon. And so anyway, coming to you from a new phone, I was definitely feeling a little bit sad and sorry for myself, but trying to enjoy this new phone anyway. Okay, so today's movement, I am going to run. Plan is around the cricket pitch all the way, and we'll see like if this path, because there's cricketers right now, but at least to the batting cages, if not back to this point here. It doesn't seem like that far, but I have not run in probably about 3 years. This is also coming from the girl who wrote in her goals journal to do 20 jumping jacks, like 20 star jumps, without pain, and that was less than a year ago. So let's see how we go. We'll just go as far as we can and we'll see how it goes. All right. Okay, it's all about balance, right? So I am now just waiting for Angus to go and pick up our, to come back with our Chinese food. I cannot believe I ran that loop. That was crazy. It was so funny. Like the first 50 to 100 meters, I had to really think. It was like my body had forgotten physically how to run. Then I like got sort of halfway around, and then like 3/4 way around. And then I was like, oh my God. For the last bit, I really tried to sort of like extend out a little bit and like run a little bit faster, and that was also fine. So I kind of explained to you what kind of achievement that is. It sounds so small, but it is. If that was the only movement I did all week, that would have been worth it. So good. I've only got 2 more days of this week of movement. And so tomorrow, my good friend Nicole and I, we are going to a run club, but it's like a walking event. Yeah, I'm not just like running just that one loop and then now joining a run club. No, it's a walking event. And it's awesome because all these girlies just get together, you meet new people, you socialize, you go for a walk on a Sunday morning, and then you end at a little cafe and get a coffee and pastry. So that's my kind of club. It is with a group called She Runs, or like the event is called like She Walks. And then closing out the week on Monday with my paddle lesson with Angus. So I think it's been such a successful week, and can't wait to come back with sort of how this week has gone for me, because I've definitely noticed a few things throughout the week. So I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, Nicole. Here we go. Oh, that She Walks event was so much fun. I've been wanting to go to one of those events in I don't even know how long. That event also was actually sponsored by Naked Sundays. So that was really cool. I'm actually wearing the Glow Plus Go lip oil right now. Look at me having my little influencer moment right now. Also in this little bag of goodies, I've got some other products and this yellow hat. So like, and hello, the perfect color. You guys know that I love wearing a hat, but I also just love anything in like a lemon yellow. So that's really fun. And then, yeah, Angus and I had our paddle lesson yesterday, which was also awesome. I have done that lesson before, but I definitely needed a refresher of the rules. And now I can just live my best F1 driver dreams and pretend I'm a driver playing paddle, because now I can play paddle. So that was awesome. So what a week. It has just, honestly, it's been such a quick week. It has just flown by, and I think it has been because of all these fun activities. And surprise, surprise, yes, I am feeling so good. Like, we all know that movement helps us. I don't need to do my own studies and prove to myself, like, there's enough science out there that tells us that movement is good for us. But I definitely have like some takeaways from the week for sure. Like, I think anyone who has had a long-term injury or maybe arthritis like knows it's hard to know sometimes whether moving or just resting is going to be like, which one's going to be the right thing to do. And I think like after having that horrible flare up, I think I'm a little bit nervous about injuring my knee again. But I've definitely found this week, even if I wake up and I'm feeling like not 100% today, moving has definitely helped. So that's been a great learning for me personally. But like on the whole, I am feeling so much better in my body. Like I don't feel as tired or as stiff. Like I'm definitely feeling more energized. And I've also found that I also feel more productive. Like at the end of the day, when the day is done, I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Like, you know, what a great day, or like, what a day. Even if the exercise or the movement was the only thing that I did that day and I didn't do anything else, it still feels like a more productive day when I've done that. And I just feel better. So that's been really, really awesome. Anyway, we know all of these things. So, but like it has definitely been good for me to feel them for myself in such a big way this week. I think now it's going to be about just like building in what that routine looks like on the everyday. Like maybe when I'm back at full-time work, or I am away, or I'm busy, like just figuring out how I am going to keep that movement in my routine even during those times. I think that is the next challenge. But at least now I know exactly how valuable it is and how much better I'm going to feel for it. So that's great. But yeah, I think just to close out, just big gratitude moment. I mean, me a year ago would have just been over the moon. I would have done anything to have the week that I just had, and to do and go to move and do these great things. So just sort of a gratitude moment for my body and for movement. And I'm so excited. And you know, when those flare-ups come, when those injuries come, just roll with them, rock in the river, and definitely feeling a lot of happy vibes and gratitude this week for my body. So anyways, I hope you guys get out for some movement at some point. Go and do something fun, even if it's on your own, go and do it. And I will see you next time. Okay, bye.